Hello, everybody. Happy March 14th. We are marching in to March 14th. I don't know why I had to do it that way, but I guess I did what I had to do. If you only knew what went on behind the scenes for today, I was sweating like a prostitute in church because I'm like, oh my God, this wasn't working, that wasn't working. It was a little crazy. And our poor, wonderful mystery guest that's in the green room, I had to apologize. The mystery guest is like, oh, can you send the link for today? I'm like, whoops, can't get in, don't know how to get in. And breathe. Thank you, Mama Wolf's Healing Hearts. Thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. Hello, everybody. Hello, thank you for being here. Pause into connections. I know you're in the other room watching, so thank you. Boo KP. Hello, Boo KP. Thank you for being here. And there's a bunch of other people that are here that I can't see because I don't know what's happening, but there's several of you here. So welcome in, everybody. So while you guys are coming in, I got a question for you. Does anybody have a guess of who our mystery guest is today? Maria, hello. Thank you for being here. Any guess on who our mystery guest can be? I'll just tell you this. Our guest is very talented on many different levels and on many different arenas, if you will. Hello, Mandy. Our mystery guest is someone who definitely awakens people. Our mystery guest has been on before, and I just thought it would be fun because we haven't done a mystery guest since last week. But before that, we haven't done a mystery guest before. Thank you for laughing for that one, mystery guest in the green room. Lisa Randall. Let's just say also this: the mystery guest knows me well. Knows me sometimes too well. Good. From Dallas. Hello from Dallas. So anyone can guess who our mystery guest is. Do you remember those? I know some of you are not young enough to remember mystery date. Open up the door and see who it is. I don't know how the song went, but that's how it goes in my head. So mystery date. You can do the little head bop into it too. That's fine. But it was in the 60s, so it'd be more like dun, dun, mystery date, woo, 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 mystery date. I'm just stalling is what I'm doing. So again, my green room mystery guest totally knew what I'm talking about. All right, thank you. We've got a guest. Delora. No, it's not Delora. Anybody else? Gail Black, good evening. Good evening. We're stalling just for another minute until people come in. So it's not Delora, but it's a good guess. She would be a nice mystery guest, but you would hear the sparkles and the bubbles before it all came together. So our mystery guest is not Mandy because I'm gonna take this joke to the day I die, because the white flamingo, she couldn't get any white flamingo to come be her guest with her. Lisa Wilson, no, but that's a good guess too. That's what I was thinking of too. Delora or you? Okay, and it's not Lisa Randall, so we got Lisa, all the Lisas out. We got Delora out. Come on, guys. She's been on here before. How about this? This will give it away. This will totally give it away. Maria, any guesses? This will give it away. It's not Liz. Liz had a wedding anniversary, so she's out and about. Okay, how about this? Our mystery guest is someone who really works with awakening the soul. Hey, Mo Rocks. And Maria says Ginger. It's not Ginger. And guys, speaking of Ginger, go to YouTube, and go to Awakening. Wait, sorry, Amazing Soul Films and put in Ginger Parrack, Parrack, and you'll see her YouTube that came up. It's not Pandora. Look at all you guys. It's not Lisa Nolan Shalasky. No, it is not. Oh, the really cool astrology guy. No, it's not him either. David's not on here either. But that's a good guess. Okay. How about this? This will give it away. Like this will give it away big time. Remember, she's about awakening the soul. I'll do it again. Awakening the soul. I'm just here to just make my mystery guest laugh. That's all I'm here for. What about it said, ready? Here we go. The soul train. You can tell I'm an only child because I amused myself. That looked good though. I just saw it on Instagram because it's a few seconds. Eleni, Timokanis Poshisha. I'll be seeing you guys. Mo Rockstead said it's Oprah. I'm like, it's not Oprah. Let's do that again because that was fine. The soul train. Everyone, who does soul paintings? Who does soul paintings? Who makes jewelry? Who is an amazing massage therapist and energy worker, and she's helped co-facilitate a retreat. She has also officiated my wedding. No, it's not Aretha Franklin. She that we'd have to channel her. But she's also officiated her wedding, my wedding. I've officiated her wedding. Screw it. We're just gonna bring you right on, Patty.
Hi, everyone. It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Bashington said, don't remember the name, but remember her paintings. And then Maria said, Patricia Cobo. Yes, good answer.
Yay.
Good answer. So,
and the prize goes to.
And look, Mandy said Moira. I'm like, no, but you got that right about Chicago. And Lisa's like, Patricia Cobo. Yes, there you go. All right. How are you doing? What's happening?
Hi. I'm doing good. I understand that we're in Mercury retrograde right now, so that's probably why you've had a lot of technical difficulties.
It is, and usually that doesn't happen to me because I was born during a Mercury retrograde.
Okay.
Which that like throws away that whole thing. Yeah, just like, well, maybe not anymore. Hi, Karen. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. So, yes, what have you been up to? Tell everybody what you've been up to.
Well, a whole lot of nothing. Actually, I've been traveling.
I was going to say, you just got back from a trip.
I did. I came back from a trip, and we were gone for almost a little over 2 weeks. We went to Miami. We spent some time with family. Then we went on a 12-day cruise and visited all the islands, Jamaica and Curacao. And we ended up in Colombia, and then came back and visited a few more islands. And then, that was a really nice cruise.
That's a long time, 12 days.
It's the longest cruise that we have done. And It's also the longest trip that Frank has ever taken.
Since with or without his phone?
With his phone and his laptop in tow, of course.
Right, of course. Did he relax for at least one day?
He did. He actually, he's getting better he's getting better at relaxing and kind of getting into vacation mode a lot faster now than he used to, which is nice.
That's awesome.
So it was a really good trip. And we love cruising. So we're probably going to go on another cruise in September.
Okay.
And do something fun again. And yeah.
So think about this, Patty, and anybody else that wants to join us. I'm not sure if we're going to do a retreat. We'll talk about it, Patty, and let you know. But next year, let's all go to Portugal. Yeah, because we're going. See, we just do everything Patty does, but a couple weeks later, or a couple months later. So we're gone for 16 days, and so we leave on Monday.
You're going to Greece, right?
We're going to Greece, right? We're going to Greece. So John said this year Greece, next year Portugal.
Nice.
So think about that. We'll talk about that.
Very
Um,
nice.
so and Fashington, Eleni lives in Athens, so I get to meet somebody that has been in our workshops and everything, but face to face. So that's going to be exciting too. It's going to be very exciting.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
so you have been traveling, but you're still doing your, oops,
Soul paintings.
still doing your soul paintings, and like I showed you guys, these are amazing. Can you just tell everybody, those people that have not heard you talk about it, what actually a soul painting is?
So a soul painting is I'm an artist. So I paint landscapes, trees, nature scenes, and but I'm also an energy worker, psychic, medium, whatever you want to call it. I'm open to receiving all of that information. And so I have translated that ability of mine into doing artwork, combined with the viewing of your aura. So I can perceive your, I'm not going to say see because I don't actually see the aura. I perceive your aura, and then I paint it for you. And so that painting that Elias keeps putting up, that's an example of my work. Where I perceive your aura, I paint it, and then I give you an interpretation of it. The whole reading it takes about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and there is some life coaching that comes with it. Most of the time it's just automatic. And we talk about what the colors mean, how they are relatable to what's happening in your life right now, kind of like where you stand emotionally, in your career, in your family life, like whatever comes up is going to come up in those colors, and we'll talk about it. And a lot of times as well, angels will come through, or your higher self or spirit guides. They will come through and have a message for you. And that's when it gets really interesting, because a lot of times a past loved one will come through as well, an ancestor, or a message from, beyond, from, an energy that is with you all the time. And we'll have a message for you. He did pull up angel wings. So that's another type of an artistic reading that I do of you. And I can tune into what angel is very strong with you right now, is watching over you, guarding you, taking care of you, there to help you. And I'll get that information, and I'll paint the angel wings for you with,
These are beautiful, Patty. I always
thank
love
you.
these. These are just gorgeous.
And so those are the wings, how I perceive them to look like, of the angel that is with you at that time. And they will give me their name. They will tell me who they are and why they're with you. And I'll write that up on a little card with your angel wing painting, and kind of give you a reading with that.
How big are these, Patty, so people know?
They're about 11. What size was it? 11 by
14?
by 14, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 11 by 14. They're fairly big.
Yeah.
I have that one right here.
And you added the Reiki symbol in there, correct?
Yeah. So sorry, I'm off screen, but I'm gonna
No,
get
you're good. You're good.
so you can see it, how big it is. That's how big it is. So it's like the size of your torso.
Right. Yeah. I would say that's the right size, because I would say that this is this.
Yeah, it's a little bigger than what you're holding, but yeah.
Right.
Because it's like the width of my shoulders too.
So, like Patty said, you guys, you would get a reading with the painting, and sometimes Patty is, because she did this on a retreat, and she's actually taught people. So she is actually talking to you while she's drawing and explaining. Sometimes there's a little bit of silence, and she's just focusing, and it's not like, you're like, oh, green's a pretty color. You get told what the colors are, which I think is amazing. And it's just a beautiful, it is a beautiful thing. And I have to tell you, I'm going to show mine again real quick.
Yeah, I get downloads That's how I would explain it, and my guides are the ones who guide me through the perception of what I'm seeing or what is around you, and so they will tell me, where the red goes, where the blue goes, where the green goes, and those little circles there on the right hand side, those are ancestors or guides, and past loved ones. That's what the circles mean. And then if you have an angel, it's going to be like little fireworks. It'll look like little sprays of white light if you have an angel around you.
And then what Patty does, you guys, on the back side, just ignore this little sticker that doesn't come with it. I had this up on my wall. But she will give you the chart for the chakras.
Yeah, you'll get a chart, and that explains all the different chakras and what they all mean regarding what physical attribute each one belongs to, what illnesses, what emotional issues. The chart's very comprehensive, and so you can kind of take the information that I give you and match it up to the chart later, and you can kind of see where there's more correlations of things that might be going on with you that maybe I didn't touch on in the reading. But then you start looking at it going, oh, wow, this makes sense. I have some orange in the solar plexus, and the solar plexus is this, and this, and I have some digestive issues, or I have, and so you start to, it helps you to kind of make sense of the reading a little bit more. And that kind of gives you a little bit more of an empowerment and viewing that and being able to interpret it for yourself as well.
And Eleni said, so are you hearing this info?
Not necessarily. It's not like I hear a voice. It's more of a knowing. It's kind of like when you have an idea and you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And it's just an idea that kind of pops up in your head.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear voices. And I'm starting to see colors though. The more I practice and the more I do this work, the easier it's getting, of course. But I think I start to develop more the sense of being able to actually see the colors. Like around you right now, there's a lot of green around you. So that's a lot of heart energy.
I love it. I love it. Let's see. I'm sorry, didn't mean to ignore everybody. Hello, Gary. Dorothy, hello. Debbie, hello. Thanks, guys, for being here. So here's a thing also that I didn't say as part of Patty's bio. She's an international best-selling author as well. So she's been in many compilation books. The latest is Going Within to Heal. I got #1 in several categories on Amazon. And as you can tell, there's Patty right there. So here's some of the authors, not all of them. We had 33 in this one. And the next book is coming up in this series. May 1st is what we're hoping for. Don't hold me to that, but May 1st is what we're hoping for. And there'll be a 3rd book in the series. And we're excited about that as well. So
and you can find the link to that book on my website. I have it linked so that you can pick it up there if you need to.
Yep.
And then I've got this in here. Hold on. I'm in this one too.
There you go. Synchronicity. That was a really good book too.
Yeah, I'm in that one too. And that one's also on my website.
And here's a funny thing. Let me pull this one right here. With Patty's chapter, and she's in the front of because we went alphabetical. The publisher went alphabetical in this one, and all of them actually. But let me just get right there because I had it with a little piece of paper in there, and then that fell out. So in this one, it's Breadcrumbs, A Path to Self-Discovery. And that was really good. And it's funny because Patty was talking about breadcrumbs and I was talking about, and we did these separately. We didn't
talk about it.
We didn't talk about it. And mine is similar because I forgot what I call. Oh yeah. Mine talks about trusting life's puzzle. So we've got puzzles and we've got
Breadcrumbs.
breadcrumbs, and it's all about finding those pieces. So
Yes.
how life's pieces, life breadcrumbs lead us to a place, and we were in synchronicity with that kind of stuff. So you've been in that one, and there's another one.
No, I just did two.
Okay. I don't know. I always think that we're always like, I'm like, oh, Patty's no. Oh, Patty was no. Oh, Patty, no. I just think we always follow each other and go do stuff together. So probably past life stuff, totally.
Past life stuff for sure. Yeah.
What has been, so we're talking about awakening. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you. Oh, you have synchronicity? Awesome. That's great. Mama Wolf's Healing Hearts wants to know, how long have you been doing this work?
Oh, wow. Well, I have been an artist my whole life. Essentially, I really started getting more serious with my artwork during COVID because I stopped doing massage therapy. And when I stopped doing massage therapy, I focused all my energy into my metaphysical work and my artwork and kind of getting that moving and going. So it's really grown a lot in the past 6 years or so. But I discovered and started really developing these abilities in my early 30s. In my 30s, I was suffering from panic attacks and anxiety, and especially going to public places that were very crowded with a lot of energy and a lot of activity. I was having a really hard time with that, like going to nightclubs or going to concerts or festivals, outdoor things with people, with lots of people and crowds. I was having a really hard time with that, and so I didn't want to go the route of Western medicine because I didn't want to be on medications to control my panic attacks and things like that. I really wanted to find out, where is this coming from? And I wanted to handle it more of a holistic way because it was a very stressful time in my life, and I kind of attributed it to the stress in my life. I'm like, okay, something's going on and I need to figure out how I can manage this. So I had a friend, a coworker who was into a lot of the metaphysical work, and I was telling her what I was experiencing, and she goes, "Oh, I have someone for you." She was a lot like Elias, which is kind of funny. And it like immediately just clicked with her. Like whenever I talk to Elias about something, it just immediately clicks, and it's like, "Oh, you need to do this." And she said, "You need to go see this person. She's going to help you a lot." So I went to go see her friend, and her friend was my mentor in the metaphysical for about a year, and I would visit her um, once a week for the entire year, and she taught me almost everything that I needed to know at that time to be able to control the panic attacks and to ground myself. She taught me meditations, she taught me soul paintings. She taught me how to interpret energy. She taught me about Kundalini. I had a massive Kundalini awakening with her with a meditation that we did one day, and it was so bizarre, and it was so empowering because I felt like I skipped a grade in learning what I was learning, if that makes any sense. It felt like I just went up another level when when I had that Kundalini awakening. I literally had a physical response, or my entire back felt like it was on fire.
Mm.
And it was an amazing experience. And so, I had all of these great experiences with her. And so, that was in my early 30s when I started learning all this stuff. And from that point forward, it's just kind of snowballed. Like in the book with synchronicities, where it's breadcrumbs, it just kind of, things started happening for me at that point that was teaching me
Mm-hmm.
about what I needed to develop, where I needed to go with it. And it wasn't like a fast process. It was very like the universe, my higher self, my guides. I felt like I was being ushered in a direction, but at a very comfortable pace. Not enough to freak me out and be like, "Whoa, this is too much." It was very comfortable. the way that I was guided and the things that came to me to teach me and show me a direction. And slowly I just developed these abilities over the years. And the more I focus on them, obviously, the faster it comes. But if I decide I need a break, whoever is teaching me and guiding me will back off and be like, okay, you need a break right now. And so, we're going on, what was that? I was 33-ish, 33, which is an interesting number of when that started. And now I'm 53. So 20 years that I've been practicing my abilities and my gifts um, and I'm here now. I'm doing soul paintings for people, and hopefully I'll be doing some life coaching along with that, because I want to develop the soul paintings into more of a life coaching practice and, use that as a tool.
And that's a smart idea. And Patty finished the alignment coaching program that I did, which takes the intuitive piece and the traditional coaching and mushes it together. So I would definitely think that you guys would truly benefit from getting a soul painting coaching experience from Patty, which is just amazing. Funny thing is that so 32, 33 is when I had my soul awakening as well, because it was a couple years before my parents died. So and a lot of weird things were happening. So we're talking about this month, guys. Awakening is all about what happens to us. And you just, without me asking you to say it, you just explained about your awakening. And I'd love to hear from you guys. Do you ever feel like more information is coming in and you're amazed at what the information that you receive? Because I think we're all on another level. Let me know what you think, Patty. On another level, with everything going on in the world, I think we're getting another bump up happening.
I think we are. I think the veil is a lot thinner now,
Yeah.
because so many people are coming into their connection.
Yep.
For lack of a better word, we're connecting better to that energy, to that universal pull
Right.
that is happening now. Because just emotionally, we're so charged right now with everything that's going on. And when you're emotionally stirred up like that connectivity, I believe, increases, because a lot of that is based in emotion. I mean, our empathic ability is all emotion. So I really think that emotional charge that is in the air, that is all around us, is thinning that veil and allowing us to see more and feel more and do more and develop more of our gifts, because we all have these gifts.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't something that, oh, it's just given to you and nobody else. It's like, we all have these abilities. It's a matter of just being open to developing them, to growing them.
Agreed. Agreed. Maria says the noise is overwhelming. Yeah, totally. And I'm sorry if I didn't say hello, Michelle. Thank you for being here. Susan, hello. Mama Will's Healing Heart says, thank you for sharing. I can't wait to read more. Angela says, beautiful. Yes. I'm definitely in need of a new one, meaning a soul painting. So interested in seeing how much it has changed. That would be fascinating, Amanda, to see the shift that you have done and the shift that the painting is going to show. That's pretty cool. I feel like I'm going through major awakenings. Yes. Gail says, I've had a lot of ahas lately. Yes, yes, yes. So reassuring. Excellent. Gail, I think many are and accepting it more. Yep. All the time, Mandy says, I'm learning to ask things to slow down when needed, but the push to get me where I have needed over the last year has been uncomfortable, unbelievable at times, yet absolutely amazing. Good point. Well said. Well said. And I have to tell you guys too, let me try that again. Mediumistically, so doing mediumship, normally what happened is your loved one would come through after 40 days. 40 days, just like Jesus going up there, learning about everything. Then I would be able to hear see, feel, whatever. Ever since everything's been happening this past year,
Mhm.
um, they're coming in sooner.
Yeah.
Like I would say, "Oh, um, you know, I can't get this one, but is this one blah 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 blah?" Nope, that is my dad. I'm like, really? He's coming through now? So it's fascinating. Just absolutely fascinating. Could not believe the
Dreams.
shift.
Yeah. The dreams. I don't know if you're having more
Yes.
vivid dreams, but my dreams are off the charts. And I tend to forget them if I don't write them down. So if I really want to remember them, I have to write them down as soon as I wake up. But the level of like, I'm seeing faces.
Mhm. Yep.
You're not supposed to be able to see faces in your dreams.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Uh,
The majority of people, how many people in the comments have do you see faces in your dreams? Because I never used to. I would see
really?
like a blurry face, or I would see like my spirit guide would visit me a lot in my dreams, but it's a woman and she was wearing a lot of like pastel peach flowy clothes, and she had like a big Sunday best, Baptist church type hat.
I love it.
And I don't know if she was a black woman or a white woman or what, because I never saw her face. I would only see her from behind.
Interesting.
And
Um,
I haven't seen her in a while, but I'm seeing other people show up in my dreams telling me stuff. And now I'm starting to see a face. I'm starting to see it's distorted,
sure.
but it's not like a normal face. It's a little distorted, but now I'm starting to see features.
Interesting.
And it's really, yeah, it's bizarre.
'Cause I get a lot of vivid dreams as well, and it's interesting because it is I see faces all the time. Jenny says very clear dreams. Um, let's see. I do very clearly. I see them all the time. I used to see faces all the time. I don't dream now. Um, oh, I have been having some vivid dreams with people that have passed. Michelle says, I don't, but I know who the person is. See, this is fascinating to me because I think as we're getting woken up even more so, I think, like you said, Patty, the veil is coming thinner and we are just receiving more information. I think we're wanting to be helped more than we're asking for. And it's like they want us to know their presence. So we'll be comfortable and be able to ask more questions or
Yeah.
ask for the support. So I think that's really part of this big awakening. Hi, Nikki Schlatz. Good to see you, my friend. I'm not a medium. No, you're not. You're a small. But I see I see faces in my dream. You don't have to be a medium, girl. And let's face it, you're very much an intuitive. Um, but yeah, fascinating. Hi, Kimberly. Um, yikes, the veil is thinner. Yikes, yes. Sorry.
Yes.
Yikes. The veil is thinner for sure. Um, when I'm dreaming, it's like a whole other world and wake up so tired at times. Is this something you guys feel too? You do, Patty?
I'm exhausted every morning when I have a lot of dreams. I
Yes.
wake up so exhausted, and I think it's your brain is busy.
Brain
And
is
yeah, you're not
busy.
you're not resting. You're not resting if you are in
I'm
another dimension.
I'm gonna ask you this. Do you wake, and I think we talked about this one time. I mean, it might have been not on here, but just you and I personally. Do you do like this when you wake up? Do you jolt?
No, I used to when I was a teenager,
Okay.
and I wrecked my neck a lot of times doing that.
So you have out of body I know because we talked about it. You have out of body experiences, and usually, guys, when you're zooping around,
Yeah,
that's when you get tired
yeah,
because you've been traveling. You've been astral projecting or astral travel, whatever you want to say. That's a whole nother topic, everybody.
yeah.
But that can happen if you're feeling tired, Mandy. You're probably traveling. You're probably traveling.
I'm
And you know
tired
what?
every morning. I'm traveling every night then.
Because Mandy, you know what? You been around the world and I can't find my baby. Yes, you've been traveling. Sorry. If it comes in, I gotta say it out. You've been traveling a lot. Nikki, you're cute. Yes, Eleni, I know. Wow is right. Yes, that's what I was wondering because that's what it feels like. Yep. And I bet you, knowing you, you've taken the advanced ticket. You've taken the all night ride, is what you're like, sign me up. And you're zooping out the door. Right? Yeah, exactly. Exhausted, so I must travel all the time. You do. And definitely, guys, if you are like this, yes. Eleni says, what about landing on the bed like you fell out of the sky? Yeah, that's astral traveling, girl. That's like you're out, your soul goes out, and you land back in. So Kimberly says, thank you. This makes sense. See, you never know what comes out of our mouths, really. Patty and I operate a lot the same, where we're like, well, here's something. Oh,
Yeah.
so, you know,
Oh, and it
there
happens to you
she
too?
is. There she is, Delora. Everybody thought you were the mystery guest. We had a couple of people thinking you were the mystery guest. And I said, if you were the mystery guest, there would be bubbles and sparkles coming out of the ethers. So, Delora, do you astral travel? Like I have to ask, do you astral travel? Do you go out of body? Um, Delora, hello, beautiful. Yes. Amethyst helps with the re-entry. Okay,
I got a big amethyst on my nightstand right next to my bed.
good. Well,
So
that's probably why you're not zooping around. That's why you're not
that
doing
could
a
be why I'm not zooming around right now. But I still wake up tired, but I'm really I might be visiting past lives because a lot of times I will dream of places. How do I say this? I have recurring dreams of being in the same place, and it's like the same country or the same um beach, like it's a
yeah.
specific spot, and I have a recurring dream of being in that same spot. And what's even more crazy is my sister and I have the same dream of being in the same place.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
That's
I
pretty
pretty
cool.
sure me and my sister have been in past lives together. Um, that's my sister on that book. Yep. And her and I have a lot of similar dreams of being in the same locations. And there's oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's Normandy Beach in France.
Cool.
We have both been at Normandy Beach in France in our dreams in the same area. Like
Wow.
we pulled up pictures on Google and we've both been like, is this where you dreamed about? It looked just like this. And she's like, yeah, that's exactly what it looked like.
Wow, that's interesting. Um, Jenny said I just saw an orb. Cool. I
Where?
remember
At your place or my place?
I hear he's sitting on my stairs upstairs. Where, in my office? Oh, in my face. Ooh, orbing. All right. I remember when my ex died at 18, I had a very vivid dream of him taking me to a snowy place, going around like he was giving me a tour. Very cool. Very, very cool. So let's see. Diddy. I planet hop. Of course you do. Um I think I do too. Yes, I bet. So okay. So Amy, hi Amy. When I do dream, and it's rare, something happens with the person. Has been good and bad things. Is it coincidence? Is it coincidence or any advice on remembering the dream better to better predict things? So I would suggest to start doing a dream journal for a whole week and don't look at each day. Look at the message at the end of at the end of the week. I was going to say at the end of the month, at the end of the week, and see what happens. What do you think, Patty?
Yeah, definitely start with going to bed with the intention of remembering the dream, asking for your guides to help you remember the dream. And first thing in the morning, write it down. Whatever you remember, whatever bits and pieces, put them down
Yeah,
and keep that over the week. And like Elias said, you're going to see things that tie together, like puzzle pieces
right, right.
about about, you know, what the message is.
I'm laughing because did we get the same reading glasses?
Maybe, maybe. I'm needing these now. This sucks.
Did you get these on Amazon?
Dollar store.
Okay, they're probably the same thing. That's funny. Um, to me, like an old movie at times, and I just have an idea. You're gonna either love this or be like, Elias, don't bring this up on a live. To make like an old movie at times, places I've never been in years. That's really cool. I dreamt of my friend walking towards my house, put the window 2 days later. Oh, my house, put the window out the window 2 days later, car accident. Wow. Readers are great. I know, Kimberly. They're interesting. All right. Here's my thing. Okay. As you were talking, I got a ding, 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 ding. So what about this? I'm hoping that this retreat goes through in October. If it doesn't go through for this one place and with this one person, you and I in the fall, are you ready? We should do a retreat where let's guide them. I could do a meditation or whatever, guide them into a past life, and then they draw it. You teach them how to do a past soul drawing.
Interesting. I'm
Yeah.
writing this down.
Yeah. So that's what happens, you guys. When Patty and I talk, we're like, oh, what about this? Oh, what about that? Okay, that's cool. So yeah, because we haven't done a retreat in a year together.
Yeah.
So we should do that again. Yeah, I think that would be a really interesting, like maybe we can do
Past life soul painting workshop.
yeah, past life soul, like the retreat is all about dealing with past lives and how they affect our present and how do we heal those past lives. So from the past to the present. Ooh, that's a good retreat title. Write it down, Patty. Write it down because I'll forget it.
I'm writing it down. From the past to the present.
Yeah, that's a really cool thing. We could do like an artistic point of view. We can talk about crystals and oils that help with past life stuff. These are some workshops that I've done in the past, so I can pull things together instead of workshops, make it like a past. That's a good one. That's a cool one. I like that idea a lot. And depending on where we do it, because whether we do it, because if we do it where you are, if we do it in Chicago, that we could do, Patty, a sound healing with it too. Because that would
yeah.
be really,
the shift in frequency will definitely
right. And I think that would be really cool to get the drummers together and do that. And Amanda's one of the drummers, so and she's in the area, so that would be cool. We would get so we could either do it in Chicago or we could do it up here. I have an idea of where to go, and I'm just going to throw this out, guys. Let me know, and I'll get Patty to come for this one because the frequency would be really cool. What about you guys? Would you be up for? No, it wouldn't be at Scamania. It wouldn't be at Scamania this time. Would you be up for going, or who's up for, including Patty, who's up for going to a retreat in California at Mount Shasta?
Nice.
Mount Shasta is the Pacific Northwest version of Sedona-ish. Wouldn't she say?
Yes.
Penny?
Yes.
Yeah. She's already yes. I already knew she would be a yes. So,
yes.
already yes. I don't even have to tell her. So, and you guys got to come here. I mean, bring Frank or no Frank, but we're going to be here another year. So we're renting for another year. So I've got the guest room, Patty.
Okay.
Just come if you like. If you're in between looking for things to do, just come for a couple days. I don't care. You know, I'll feed you. So just come.
For sure.
Are we hiking in? You could hike in, girl. I'm not hiking. Until I lose the weight, I'm not hiking. Road trip. I know, road trip. So I think Mount Shasta would be really a fascinating place. Maria says Sacred Mountain. Yes. So I'm excited.
Isn't Mount Shasta where they made that movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yes. Isn't that where it was? No, I
Oh,
thought, see,
I
we share the
thought
same brain. I thought so too. I was like, I was telling people, oh, it's where Close Encounters was.
that's what I thought. No?
I
Okay.
thought too. Kimberly, here's the thing about Scotland. Can I just, uh, Eleni's the same thing because she's Greek. You come, I feed you. Yeah, see? Um, I could, listen, Patty's Cuban. It's the same thing. Trust me. It's the same thing. I could host you in Scotland. Okay, can I tell you this? I auditioned, I put in an audition tape for The Traitors.
The Traders.
You got to watch that, Patty. Go
I don't know
watch
if
it.
it's
You would like that because Patty likes the like I do. She likes like who did what to what happened in this and then it's like you take the game Clue with The Amazing Race and Survivor and you mix that all together.
okay. I'm in.
It's on Peacock. Um, go from season 1 because
Okay.
that really is helpful. Hi, Mary Jane. Good to see you. Um, but yeah, I would. So it's filmed in Scotland, and Alan Cumming is the host. So uh, Traders, I know, and it's spelled as Traitors.
Oh,
Um,
like like being a trader.
like being a trader. So what happens is this has nothing to do with our live guys, but it's kind of exciting. What happens is that they have like 23 people. 3 people are chosen to be traders. The rest are called faithful. And you have the next day you get up and you do like you have to work towards a goal. Like maybe you all have to jump in the water and pull all this bags of money up, and that's how much money you get. And then later that night, you go on a round table and you trying to vote out um, a traitor, and you see like who's suspicious or who's this, and the traitors are trying to be a faithful, and then someone gets banished. At the end of the night, the 3 traitors go into the secret room and they decide who to bump off.
Oh, wow.
And then the next day, oh yeah, look at that. The next day, what happens is they come to breakfast, and then you don't know who's going to show up to breakfast. So they say they killed them that night. They didn't, but it's really cool. It's a really because I'm like, oh, that's good. That's really good. So this time around, they're having just regular contestants. So I will tell you this. I don't know if I can mention this or not, but maybe I can, maybe I can't. I don't know. But I'm just going to say this. I auditioned for The Traders, and then another reality show contacted me and said, would I be interested in auditioning for this? I can't
Okay.
tell you. Just I'll tell you later, Patty.
Okay.
But or maybe I will, or maybe I won't. You don't know because I don't know who's watching. No, I think I could tell you. I think I could tell you. Anyway, so I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I
Awesome.
auditioned
Good.
for that too. If you would go, would become the Elias show. You're funny, Eleni. It wouldn't because I like to observe. Everybody thinks I'm so like Penny and I are both. Everybody thinks we're extroverts. We're really ambiverts. Like
Yeah.
we're like out, and then after we're done and like ta-da, doom,
Yep.
close, but done, kaput.
Yeah.
Maybe you need one. Maybe I need my own show. You never know. Maybe we're hoping for that, right? So gosh darn it. I told Patty, oh, we'll only go for about half an hour. So
I lose track of time
I
all the
know.
time on these
Me
things. It's
too.
okay.
So if you want a soul painting, Patty, they just go to patriciacobo.com.
Yeah, you can go to patriciacobo.com. My email is there. You can email me. My phone number is there. You can call, leave me a text or whatever. I do the soul paintings via Zoom. So if you are not local and you are on the other side of the country, that's not a problem. We can go on Zoom. I can read you through Zoom, and it's what's nice about Zoom is that you get a recording of the reading. So then you can go ahead and listen to it again in case you miss something or have questions. You'll have a recording of it, and I'll send you a digital file image of your painting. And if you would like, I can mail you your original painting and you can have that too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Some
awesome.
people don't want their original painting. I've actually had people refuse the original painting.
Hmm.
And that's, so I make it a choice. It's up to you. It's an option. If you want the original one, I don't have a problem mailing it to you. But I can send you the digital one too. That way you have it right away and you don't have to
Right.
wait for snail mail.
So how about this, Patty? Look what Kimberly says. I do tours in Scotland, so I would love to do a spiritual retreat with you all.
I'm game.
Game
Frank and I
too.
love to travel. Like any opportunity we have to travel, we're there. It's so fun.
So Kimberly, do me a favor. I won't be back until the 31st late. So and then in April, this is how it's not a shameless plug, but it's true. In April, we have 3 spots left for the April 10th, 11th, 12th retreat that is called Red Flag, Green Light. It is a great retreat, guys. We're going to talk about empathic boundaries, and we're going to talk about personal development, then psychic development, and then also mediumship development. So you're going to learn a little bit beginning mediumship training. So that's coming up. And if I was fast enough, I would do that. And there it is. So Red Flag, Green Light. It is in Mechanicsville, Iowa. It's about 40 minutes away from Cedar Rapids. So that's the first week in April. Also, just to tell you guys as well, if I can get this quickly, which I seriously can't get it quickly, but bear with. And then we're doing this. This is abandonment and loss, and this is the moving through grief, worthiness, and belonging. This is the last weekend in May. It is in Chicago. You will have to contact Moira Scullion. And if you go to moira.com/abandonment and loss, it's also on my website, and I'll click you over. Hopefully it clicks you over to Moira's because she's in charge of this one. So she and I are doing this one. And it's intimate. There's only 13 spots, and we're about half full with this one. And here's a cool thing. If you go to, let's say you can't decide between April and May. If you go to April and you want to go to May, I will give you $300 off April if you want to go to the May one. So to make it a little bit more affordable for you. Last thing to mention is this, which coming up April 1st, please tell me I put it on here. I'll be good to you. Good to you. Yeah, we did. Phew. Stop the pattern. If you're exhausted from being a people pleaser, a control freak, a fixer, and a perfectionist, we are going to share how to stop the pattern. And this is a really great workshop. It's via Zoom. It's recorded. It's on April 1st, 8th, and 15th. That is all there. And information is at eliaspatras.com under events. It's right there. You can see it right underneath my name. And we'll keep you informed. The way to keep us in touch with one another is go on the email list. It is really important to be part of the email list. I don't send more than 2 a month, guys. So sign up for the email list. You just go to eliaspatras.com. There's also a free mindset quiz to figure out which mind pattern you have. And that's good. Angela says, I am a travel advisor, so I'm willing to help people set up their travel. Look at that. Look at that. We've got Scotland and that. Please make the lemon chicken soup in April. I will consider that. I would definitely, that might be a good lunch thing. So I'll teach you how, Amanda. You can help me in the kitchen to do that. And guys, please keep prayers for a friend of mine. Her name is Nicole. Nicole, content creator and content and brand creator. She is on TikTok. She owns her own, she's CEO of a 7-figure company that helps people get free medical assistance. Seniors get medical assistance. She's had death threats come to her place because of the work that she does. She had to get the FBI involved. And on TikTok, someone told her she was too fat, too ugly, too stupid to do TikTok. And she started doing TikToks. A year into it, she had a stroke live on a live, and they told her, get go leave. Go leave. Yes, the avgolemino soup. That's what she's talking about, Eleni. Um, they told her to go to the doctor. So she did. She had a stroke. She had to learn how to walk, to talk, to do all that stuff all over again. A year later, she wakes up next to her husband, looks at him and says, "Excuse me, what are you doing in my bed?"
Amnesia.
Amnesia due to a very rare migraine. And they found out that she's got lesions on her brain from the stroke.
Oh my goodness.
So we did a live on TikTok the other day, she and I. Today she's on the live. She pops on the live that I was in. She said, "Hi, everybody." We're like, "Nicole, so good to see you." There's like 8 of us in there. And we're all on the screen. And she said, "My husband told me to come in and that you guys would be so kind to me." And we're all looking like, uh-oh. So she had 2 seizures this morning, and she forgot who he was, and she didn't remember what TikTok was or any of that.
Wow.
So she's like, she goes, "I recognize you," meaning me. She goes, "I recognize your face." And I said, "We just did a live 2 nights ago." And she said, "Oh, was it good?" And I said, "Yeah, it was good." So please, Sarah, send prayers for Nicole. It's really, really, really important.
Is Nicole the creator that you work with on how to promote your TikToks? Is she the one who helps
Yes,
you with that?
yes,
I know who she is. Okay.
yeah. So please keep her in your prayers, guys. I think she's your age, Patty. And it's just I have never met somebody so much like us, everyone. She's very, very, very giving, and she's a lovely person. So please keep her in your prayers. That would be so helpful. I have to tell you, prayers have really helped. And I believe, and Patty believes in the power of prayer. It's really, really important. It could really change. So I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. All right. So Patty closes us off for March for right now. I won't be on next week or the following week. So she closes off March. And I will be back on April 4th, but do pay attention to Facebook, probably Saturday mornings here, because if I can do a quick live right before dinner in Greece, Greece is 10 hours difference Pacific, 8 hours difference Central, 6 hours difference Eastern. They are ahead of us. So please pay attention. Did she have surgery? No, Eleni, she didn't have a surgery. She did not have surgery. Angela said, "Oh, yes, I had a stroke in 2022 and they did an MRI, found I have fluid on the brain. It could be difficult path." Bless her. Yes, definitely bless her. Thanks, everybody. So pay attention, because I will be doing some live surprises um, from Facebook, maybe TikTok, maybe Instagram. I'm not sure yet, but I'm excited. So it's my second time to Greece. I haven't been to Greece since I met my birth mother about 20 some years ago.
A long time.
It's a long time. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're
Even
going to give me tips because we're going to go to Greece, but we're going to do a land trip, not a cruise.
Okay.
So we want to like stay in different cities and stuff. So
Okay. I'll let you know some of the cities that are really good and some of them that are smaller islands that are not populated
yeah.
as much, and they're beautiful. And sometimes you don't have to go to like a Santorini to get the experience and the beaches of some of the other places. And I have to tell you, because I know you're on the guys, and follow Patty on TikTok. Are you just Patricia Cobo on TikTok?
Inspired to believe.
Inspired.
But yeah, You can find me under Patricia. My website has all my links.
Yeah. A AEGINA says Eleni, and AGKISTRI, which are two places that I have never heard of. Unless you tell me in Greek, maybe I can know what that is, Eleni. But yeah, I'll get some info from
I'll talk to that
Eleni.
travel advisor.
Yes. All right, the Twilight. Patricia, I can help with land excursions. Look at this.
There it is.
All right.
Awesome.
Yes, even with daylight savings now. Yes, yes, yes. All right, everybody. Thank you. Oh, close to Athens. Cool. Thank you guys for being here. Patty, thank you for always popping on.
Thank you.
Have you.
Angela, send me an email so that we can connect.
Yes. If there I'm there in June, guys. Please, if it suits you to meet in Corfu in June, that could also work. You're sweet. I don't know if anybody's going to Greece in June. Let Kimberly know. And Kimberly, contact me. Okay. Ayina que oh, you're really pushing it, writing in Greek, girl. Akistri. Did I say that right? Akistri? I haven't read Greek in so long. Let me just tell you, it's going to be
like, but you're
and what they do in Greece is all capital letters. I'm like, no. Don't try and screw me up, people. Do not, she put nah, which means yes. Do not screw me up with all capital letters. I'll be like, so when you go to the flea market, okay, I'll end with this, guys. When you go with the flea market, you can haggle. So have you ever haggled, Patty, where it's in Spanish and you're like, pretend that you don't speak Spanish?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to be like, instead of saying Efharisto para poli, which means thank you very much, I'll be like, oh, Efharisto para poli.
They're going to be like,
yeah, no, I'll be like, pos ina afto, which means pos ina afto, which is how much is that? And they'll be like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, Boris na afto ina deka lolaria. Ala's laughing. Instead of saying Boris afto ina deka lolaria, which means can that be $10? Anyway, so I'm so about doing a American really bad Bosho, not Bosch. Oh, Bosho. Excuse me. I just got scholared. Bosho. I know. Bosho enough thought. Yeah, pardon me. I got a little carried away. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Remember, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. There is unity in community. From our hearts to yours. Mwah. Remember, real talk gets real answers. And stay for the outro because it's so much fun. And I hope I did it. I think I did it, even though it's, yeah, I did it. All right, guys. See you soon. Take care.